Give me an idea. Tell me you love me. Tell me, Boots, you fucking suck. Whatever you guys want to do, we're gonna make this a little more impromptu tonight because old Bootsy here shit down his leg early, and sometimes it's gonna happen in life. Sometimes we get up, we start going, we try to figure out what's going on, and then we realize we pooped. Yeah, we made a poop, but it's all good. It is all good. So, the Beamy, thank you for coming back. Darth Talon, you're going to put your Darth Talon's daughter in a Griffey. I certainly appreciate you guys coming back in here. You guys rock. So, again, I do apologize. Having some technical difficulty trying to figure some things out. So, let's do this. I've got a horse in the barn. So, I'm going to bring this up. And we're going to figure out how to run the horse in the barn. So if that sounds good to you guys and girls, we're going to freaking do it. So, just as you guys know, as I've told you before, let's run some races. I'm donating enough to the Eds ecosystem. I love it. You guys can still see me on screen, right? Thumbs up in chat if you can. If not, fuck it. It's that kind of night with some crazy ass shit. A lot of stuff happening in the Boots household. We're just trying to get through the day. We're just trying to get through the day here. So it's been a crazy fucking day. So, thumbs up, thumbs up. You guys rock. You guys really rock. Darth Maladay in the 1600 Griffey. I got to name a Griffey. So here's what we're gonna do. Since you guys all pop back into chat, here is how we are going to do this shit. So, my thought is this. We are going to name that Griffey. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do name that Griffey. So there's only 4 of us in here, but fuck it. I don't care. We're going to get to 100 one of these days. It doesn't matter to me. So name that Griffey. Winner gets a Van Goatee if they are in chat. Darkside, you rock, buddy. Let me bring up, if you guys will give me a sec here. Let me go to share this screen. We're going to share screen number 2. All right. So you guys can see my screen. Let's go to the old KYH. Know your horses. Zermoose, thank you. Let's get rid of these headphones. I don't think we're going to need these things tonight. We're just going to fucking toss these over there. Boom. Out of the way. So, we're on Know Your Horses. Let's get into my barn. And again, just so you Brussels Bonanza. I haven't been to Brussels, but I love Brussels sprouts. I am that kind of dork. Retro Racing Jockey. Let's see if we can find the horse. Oh, it's not named yet, so it won't allow me. All right, let's do this. I have no fucking clue off the top of my head who the parents are of the horse. I don't care. Fuck it. So, if you guys can think of a retro athlete, and best name that comes in chat will be the horse that we're going to name. And then whoever names the horse, we're going to hook you up with like some fucking merch or something. Probably like a hoodie or t-shirt or which sport. Let's go with No, we did football last time. Actually, we got Joe Namath. Let's go with baseball. I was a baseball player growing up. So, Bro Jackson. Love it. Bro Jackson is an option. Let me get in the stable here. My stable. Also, while you guys are throwing some names in chat, Hammerin' Hank. Love it. Newborn. Let's see. So just so you guys know, let's help you out. This is a Z26 exclusive Burleywood filly. So maybe we should come up with female athletes from the 1980s. We have a Florence Griffin Jr. on our team already. But if there's a big female athlete from the 80s or 90s, let's go with that. Female athlete, 80s or 90s. If anyone has a cool clue, toss it in there. And we're going to hook you guys up with some merch for the name. So, I don't have any clues. Should we change? Let me ask this question. Should we go with famous female movie stars from the 80s? Do you guys think that's maybe a better way to do this? Because I really don't know a lot of female athletes from the 80s other than like FloJo and Nancy Kerrigan. So you guys tell me how you want to do that. Happy to flip it up. Let's see what we can do. In the meantime, I'm going to hit up our buddy Keith, Tanya Harding, Mia Hamm. I love it. I love it. I love it. Can we work in any horse puns in there somehow? You guys got any horse puns? Like Tanya Harding. No, that'd be Tanya Harding. Tana Harding. No, that doesn't work. See if we got some horse puns in there too. If you guys, Mia Hamm, was she in the 80s or 90s? I think she was in the 90s. She was a good soccer player. She was pretty awesome actually. Brandy Chastain, or I think she was in the 90s as well. Let's see, 90s. Yeah. Okay, cool. Fuck it, Mia Hamm. That's the winner. Let's do it. We're going with Mia Hamm. I'm gonna name the horse Mia Hamm. Mia. Let's see if that works. Boink. I confirm the name is valid. There's no... Oh my goodness, that name already exists in the ecosystem. Look at that. Look at that. What are you doing to me, Zed? Who named a horse Mia Hamm? Let's find out who did that shit. Stealing my horse name in here. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Class 4 Z16. This is a donkey. Look at this. 10 races. Negative 75% ROI. That's fucking outrageous. FloJo, our side, we did that on the 2 streams ago, buddy. We got a Florence Griffin Joyner. Was that it? Florence Griffin? Is that how we did it? Florence, Griffen. I think we did. Florence Griffin. Yeah, Florence Griffin Joyner is currently in the retro training stable. And I got to be honest, she is... what's the word we're looking for here? What is the word we're looking for here? She's a pile of shit, man. Yeah, she's a real freaking donkey duck there. So, Monica Seles. All right, let's see what we got in here. While I'm going to name her, I'm going to be screaming, ouch my back. Can I do that? Which is kind of ironic. Monica Seles. And survey says... Son of a... That's actually not a bad horse. 15%, 14.5% win rate. Looks like that is a Z Finney exclusive owned by Glen Hope Stables. So my back does hurt about that, unfortunately. Fucking Monica Seles. That is a killer. Hey, by the way, I'm going to, while we're talking here, I'm going to see if I can get Lindsey Vonn. I love it. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can get Kirk. Boink. I'm going to see if I can get Kirk to join us here. Apologies again for the Danica Patrick. I love it. I love it. I feel like that one's already got it. I feel like we tried that one on a couple streams ago, and that one was already there. Oh, there are 2 Danica Patricks already. Look at that one. 10% win rate in 7 races. What is that? What is that? Let's hit up our buddy Kirk while we're going to keep talking here. Give me just a quick heartbeat to toss him a note in chat. There he is. There's Kirk. Hey, buddy. I literally was just about to send you a message. Danae Patrick. All right, now, Sean 3 Twitch, you're crushing. Hey, Kirk, I'm going to send you that link in chat right now, buddy. I'm going to send that to your DM and Twitter. So that will come through in about a second. Just click that. I'll bring you in the chat and bring you up, man. And hopefully everything is cool. Give me 2 seconds here. Boink. Okay. Hide that. Control V. All right, Kirk, you should have that. Let me know when you are ready, bud. I will pop you into the... I'm looking at names, desperately trying to put horse things in there. I love it when we do this, because we always do that too, Bojack Horseburger. We're always, trying to figure that out, like that quirky little, that quirky, fun horse pun. And look, we just try to have a blast with it. We just want to have fun. We want to run these horses. That's kind of our goal here. So let me take a peek. We're going to pop that like that. Boink. Let's get that a little bigger for everyone. Alrighty.
Kirk 55, Crimson Racing joined.
Crimson Racing joined. Show on stream. What's up, buddy? How are you?
How are you?
Good,
Thanks for having me
How's
on.
your day going?
What's that?
How's your day going? Kids to bed and everything?
Yeah, everyone's good. Look, I got the merch. It's actually the first time wearing the shirt, so it feels great.
No, let me ask you a question. How soft is the shirt?
So soft. Seriously, it's so good. I wear the hat all the time. I've been wearing that for a week or so. I just haven't put the shirt on yet. So.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, things are good.
Nice. Endale 91, Mr. Mars Zedrun, Winks 91. Welcome. We are live with Keith from Crimson Racing. And we actually are here to celebrate 200 victories for the one of the most beautiful horses on the track, one of the most beautiful mares out there, the Crimson Chin.
Yeah, big week.
She's a beaut, man. Let's bring that up. Let's bring up her stats real quick. I think everyone wants to throw some love in chat there for the Crimson Chin. Boy, false positive stables. I don't think that one's you.
No, so the fourth one down there.
I was gonna say there's all kinds of Crimson Chins out here.
Copycats out there.
Yeah.
I didn't name her, by the way, so I bought her already named.
I was gonna say, did you trademark that name?
No, I think it's some kids animated superhero. If you Google the Crimson Chin, you see this giant red guy with a long chin. I've never watched it. I don't know what it's all about, but that's where the name comes from.
Shit, we gotta find this. Dude, that is amazing. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Hold up. The Crimson Chin. Let's bring him up real quick. All right, so we're named after a big cartoon superhero, which is always cool. Oh,
yep.
Go. Come on. Is that the one I want? Boink. All right, let's bring that up. And while we're talking about the Crimson Chin, which is pretty freaking hilarious, I gotta say, I love it. The Crimson Chin, boy. Hold up. I just want to toss that on screen and show that to everyone. Give me 2 seconds. I will get that up as soon as that reloads. So, 200 wins. Let me ask you this question. How much are you racing per day? And has that changed over, obviously with fatigue, I think it changed a little bit, but just in general, let's say pre-fatigue implementation by Zedrun, how many times a day were you running the ponies?
There was a period there where it was a lot, I don't know, 15 to 20 maybe for my main ones. I'm definitely not the guy that's on there all day and night doing it. I have a job, I have 2 young kids, so tough to race that often, but when available, whether I'm on my phone, working and kind of multitasking, I'll throw races in. But nowadays, honestly, the biggest issue is, the Crimson Chin in terms of engagement, which are the 2 I probably race the most.
Yeah.
They're both in C1, and, as you know, C1 races don't go off that often. So, I often, I hate it, people see Crimson in terms in, $2.50, $5 races, and it's I only do it because I have to. There's no other options for, certain distances. So generally, whenever I see them, I'll throw them in. Right now, it's probably more in kind of the 5 to 7 times a day range because there's really not much more that you can do,
Yeah, I got bitched at today by one of my stablemates. He was looking at legally challenged, last couple races, and he goes, "Is there any reason you're throwing him in $2 races?" And I said, "Well, if you put him in even a $10 race, you're looking at on average like an hour fill time sometimes.
if
So
not
that
longer.
means I can't really run him a lot. Anything above that, it's basically horse purgatory unless we're doing it on stream where we know
Yep.
we've got enough people in stream to fill that race for like a
Yep.
$50 or $100.
Yep.
And
And just wait to see what things look like come Friday for this tournament, because $2.50 races in C1 are going to look like the craziest races you've ever seen, because people are going to get whatever they want. They're going to think 250 is the way to go, and they're going to realize, oh shit, there's a lot of dominant horses in this race, so it's going to be crazy for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and whatever. This one's gonna blow my cover. I don't give a shit. I was actually mapping out today time zones and the best times that I think to be running my horse when the Aussies and the Brits won't be in there.
Yep.
Because the Aussies, in my opinion, have a majority of the Z1s that are in Class 1, between like the Ducky Mallons of the world. Y2K2K, I think, is a Class 1 runner, but I don't know if that's owned by an Aussie stable. But
That one's moved hands recently, I think, so I actually don't know right now. I thought it just transferred, but I haven't checked.
yeah,
But yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, people are definitely trying to figure out time zones. When should you be running? Do you do off hours? And try to catch people sleeping? Who knows? But 2 weeks at least is a long time. 30 races in 2 weeks is like very doable.
yeah.
So that's the good thing. But yeah, 9 p.m. local time in Australia. So basically like 9 a.m. ish, East Coast U.S.
That would be 7. Actually, that right now that'd be 6 a.m. for us because we're typically 14 hours, but they already hit daylight savings time.
Got it.
Yeah, told you, man. I've been thinking about this. I've been mapping this bad boy out for a couple of days now.
So the good thing about me, I have young kids. Every once in a while, I'm up in the middle of the night, so I can always be checking. I'll pop the phone open, any races, enter them. So I can race at all different times. But yeah, I'll be mostly doing mine, Eastern time, U.S. hours. It could be as early as 6 a.m., could be as late as 10 or 11, but my races will most likely be in that window.
GGM, what's up, buddy? Welcome. We so here's what we're gonna do tonight. If you are keen to this, so we are gonna have anyone in chat. Here's what we do on our show. We don't just give away merch. We don't just give away horses. I love that the other streamers do that, but we want you to earn your world here on Retro Racing and earn your prizes. So you have to beat the horses that we run on stream to actually win shit. So we're not just gonna send you a shirt. We do have the fun show, absolutely. We're not just gonna send you a shirt because we love you. I mean, we probably will at some point if we love you. But you've got to beat our horses. So we are gonna find a Class 1. We're gonna start there and tell me. I'm sorry again. Tell me the other horse that you had.
So Crimson Chin, terms of engagement, is my long distance Z1.
Notice how it already popped up there, by the way.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
So this horse, this past week, it had never come in last ever in it was 620 races. I fat fingered on my phone a 1,000-meter race that I meant for Crimson, and I put terms in it, came in last, broke the streak at 620. I was convinced this horse was never going to finish in last if I kept it at the right distance. So, yeah, that was not fun.
Snow flames, and you can just see the pattern there.
Right when I entered it, I messaged a couple guys. I'm like, this is it. This is going to be the race. Because, I think she had run in, 3 or 4 ever in sprints, and none under my ownership. And, yeah, that's what happened. Oh, well.
Yeah, we've all done that. I wouldn't even compare this to that. But yesterday, as I was kind of moving Southern Eyes around in an effort to bring him down from Class 1 to class 2 and 3. I put him in like a $10 race. I'm like, oh shit, that's like 5 races that I just wasted there.
Yep.
You know, and my stable is we utilize 3 stables for retro. We do a kind of like a breeding stable, and then we have a training stable where we're trying to figure out griffies and then move other horses around, and then we have our main racing stable, which I manage. Your on-dooring waking hours. Yeah, thanks, Concrete. Hey, I hope you guys are up watching. I appreciate that. Yeah, we kind of do that, and we wanted to break it up. And I don't know about you, but we really wanted to try to figure out some of that profitability in there for the horses. But then I found that it just doesn't work because you're constantly moving them around. You know, for at least those horses that you can play around in class 2 and 3. I mean, you and I are in the exact same boat with Crimson Chin and Legally Challenged. It would take, an eternity.
Not happening. I that's my biggest regret in Zed is that I mismanaged that because Crimson's got a down button at 2,400. She would win close to 20% of races and would lose almost every other one, and I would class down wherever I wanted. And I didn't know the game well enough when I first got her, and I shot to C1. And yeah, at that point, I thought it was too late. I probably should have still done it and never did.
Do you ever do the back of the envelope math on it?
Oh, I mean, I just look at LBJ and Princess of Power. I mean, there's no reason Crimson wouldn't be making the profits that those horses have made if I could be down in C4, C3. You just open up so many more races. You could still race in the C1, sprints when they open, but you just give yourself so much more flexibility to race. Where right now I'm just sitting here, like right now I'm looking for 1,000 meter to pop up, or even a 1,200, and like there's basically nothing there. There's a $10 1,200 we could try to fill, but if I entered it right now, it'd probably take another couple hours, and then Crimson's out of commission. So, yeah, it's brutal.
Let's pop that in. You said let's take a look what's in class 1. You said there wasn't too much there right now.
Not if we want Crimson. The only sprint, I don't really do anything above 1,200 with her. At 1,400, she's very average. But there's a $1,200 $10. She's not the best at 1,200. She can have races without flames at 1,200, but I'm happy to do it. There's a $10 if we want to fill it. It's 5 out of 12 right now. Up to you.
I mean, my only concern, everyone is downclassing, so there's a fight for last place. Sean 3 Twitch. My only concern is that we throw the 2 horses in there, and then we're sitting here for a half hour trying to fill it,
Yep.
Let me ask this in chat. If we popped into, I'll bring this one up on screen so you guys can kind of see it too. So I actually use a Chromebook for everything at home to kind of be a little more secure in MetaMask because the guys on my team hate that I just have a business laptop. Yeah. So Red Snap, that is a class 1 1200. That's the one we're gonna do. As soon as I can bring it up, that is the class 1. Oh, the Philadelphia Spirit Dash for those of you that are Philadelphia fans. If anyone in the chat is, you are a Chicago fan, I imagine, right?
No, I'm actually a Boston guy. I live outside of Boston, grew up here, just
nice.
a big MJ fan from back in the 90s, so
cool.
Had to get the signed jersey, but yeah, no, Boston guy.
We're in Boston. I mean, you don't have to stay on chat if you don't want to. Don't worry about that.
I'm like a half hour south in one of the suburbs, but I grew up around here. I grew up a couple towns over from where I live now, so I never really left. I went to college in Boston as well, so.
Sweet, man. Sweet.
Yeah.
My brother, fraternity brother, actually is up there. He lives in Braintree, him and his wife, and just had a baby.
Yep, I'm not too far from Braintree, yep.
Nice. Well, next time I'm up there, dude, I'll hit you up. We pretty much just hit up the breweries and toss them down,
Nice. Let me know.
All right, let's, what was that?
I said, let me know.
Yeah, I feel bad. I don't have kids. That's not necessarily in my future right now, and I always.
By the way, not to interrupt, we may want to join you and I because we're up at 7 out of 12. I think some of the chat's joining, but we may not get our own horses in. Do you want me to join that $10?
Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's pop in
All right.
there. I'm going for gate 9.
Okay, I got 11.
I just got a network error. Shit. Awesome. All right, let's see if gate 8 likes me.
Mine's taking a while too. I don't know if something's up with Zed.
So while
Here we
we're
go.
chatting and trying to fill that one, let me ask you this: what got you started in Zed? And you might have said that before, but just kind of for the other people in the chat.
Yeah, no, we haven't talked about it yet. So I kind of came the route. I think probably a lot of people did. I was in Top Shot early in the year. I was lucky enough to get in kind of before the initial pump, so I got in right when Bales started talking about it back in mid-January. Kind of rode that for a little while, enjoyed it. Heard about Zed, I think sometime in March from some of those Top Shot guys tweeting about it. And I joined sometime late March, I think. Kind of dabbled in it for a little while. Actually, the first horse we bought, I have a partner. I kind of do all the racing, but we're 50-50 kind of financial partner. And first horse we bought was actually a Z3 Genesis that we were just going to leave unraced and unbred as more of like an investment. And we did it for a while. We've now since raced and bred him, and he's pretty solid. But that was kind of our first bigger purchase, couple ETH at the time, I think. And then, dabbled with some cheaper horses, and then eventually stumbled onto Crimson in April, and that was kind of when it really took off for us, because obviously we, lucked into landing one of the best horses in the game, the best sprinter in the game. And then after that, we've, put more money in, kind of mostly from Top Shot, kind of coming over the next, few months, and other NFTs and whatnot. And yeah, the rest is history. So that's kind of how we built the stable up.
That's awesome. I am, and we are almost identical paths here, where we started.
That's funny. Did that race already fill, by the way? Wow.
Yeah.
That was fast. I love it.
Dude, that is literally the power of the. Excuse me. That is the power of the streams. You'd be amazed at how fast races fill when they're talked about on stream. It's literally like seconds. Taking your idea of practice mode, it's free races, nice GGM. I'll get some nice.
Yeah, we talked about that a while back, so hopefully I think that's been in the works, or it's been, rumored for a while, is hopefully we'll get some sort of either practice or, create your own match. So hopefully a lot of those are coming in the future.
Yeah, man. There's definitely a lot. I love that they're doing this tournament. I mean, this is a weird thing to say. I wish Zed wouldn't be doing the tournament, if only because there's some other things they need to be focusing on, and I think the guys over at Zombie Joe and his squad and Pony Plug, and Zed Chateau with what he just put together with the Jockey Club Classic. I think there's some pretty good tournaments being created and some structure by the community, and there's some stuff that Zed can keep working on. But I talked about it on my last stream, and I hope that people caught it, but if you kind of track VHS, like Virtual Human Studios, they've got 50 employees ish, depending on what LinkedIn updates to, but they've got 30 open recs, and a company that's filling them like that, that's a great sign. That just means that they're going to keep getting better, they're going to keep growing, and these hiccups that we're all kind of going through along the way are just going to be, hopefully distant memories soon. So.
Yep.
I mean, if you were here in March and April, then you remember not breeding and just running horses.
Yeah.
Yep. Are you doing a flame reveal? No spoilers in chat. I will do that. Hopefully this pops up here in a second. So, for this race, even though Legally Challenged is in it, this is a Crimson Chin merch official race here. So, the way this works is that you have to beat Crimson Chin, and you have to come in first or second place, and we will hook you up with some Crimson Chin merch from the stableswag.shop, and I will toss that into
Everyone's got to check it out. Some great stuff in there, a bunch of stables.
Yeah, we and cheers to Darside. He's going to be joining the Stable Swag in the next couple days here with his sweet Darside Supercoats logo. There's some others that have just pinged us recently. So, our thought on that, we make like $1 or $2 a shirt. It's not really our goal there. And if you think about it, I tell people, what we put into just getting everything up and running for someone else, it's kind of break even. But, when we set up the merch site, we figured out that it maybe was a lot of work for a 1 or 2 stable shop person. But for us, because we had all the tech and we had somebody on the back end who did all that stuff, we're like, why don't we just see if anyone wants it? And we figured we'd do it. And people so far have been receptive.
It was such a huge help to me. I mean, I thought about doing it myself, and I didn't even know where to start. I was going to go to, one of those companies that, if you ran a business and you wanted to make shirts for employees, they will just make runs for you.
Yeah.
So I was going to go that route, but to have something that's on there permanently, if I want to get another one in a week or, tell my buddy to grab something, it's awesome. And the fact that you guys will just host it is great. So.
Yeah, dude, we just want to, our goal is to make things easy in this community. I mean, I would say that when we started in, people were very receptive to us in terms of sharing information, in terms of helping us understand exactly what we were doing, trying to kind of onboard us as a new stable. And our thought is, all right, how do we give back and help other people and continue to help out the community as much as we possibly can? So.
Yep.
Cool.
And while we're waiting for this race to load, I know, C1 is prohibitive to some people. I have plenty of other horses too if we want to race outside of C1 after this. So, totally up to you. I know Crimson obviously is the focus. I have to stay in C1 if we want to keep racing her, but I do have other horses. We can go down classes. So totally up to what you guys want to do.
Chat, do us a favor. Toss a class and distance in there, and we've got 4 minutes and 45 seconds. I will reload this one more time, and then we can get the big flame reveal here. We're gonna shrink us a little bit. Oh, I don't have to. Okay, so White Mane and Maggie Simpson, no love. Fitzpatrick Racing Group with Parting Shot, no love. Look a Squirrel from the Champ Factory, no love. Yearning to Belong, a Z2 from Alabram Bloodstock, gets the first flame. There are 2 left. Darth Talon, no flame. Toto Annihilation from Doofy Racing.
That's a good horse. Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you've noticed in the last 2-3 days, Doofy has been in every single Class 1 race.
He is getting ready for the tournament.
Yeah,
I talk to Doofy on a daily basis. He is amped up. He is definitely racing his horses. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's going to be tough. I know Ducky's been, I think, all day today. Yeah, he was racing Ducky. So, yep.
Yeah, I first saw Ducky pop up. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. And I pinged him on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh, hey, buddy, good to see you on the track there."
I know.
So we've got LC
you got a flame.
Flames. He. I mean, look, at Class 1, 1,000 and 1,200, I think he's like 93% flames or 92%. He gets them just every time.
So Crimson's 100% at 1,000, but something closer to like 95% at 1,200. I'm going to assume the last flame is likely going to Crimson, but not guaranteed.
All right, here we go, folks. The big reveal. The 11th horse. There are 2 left. It's Crimson Chin. Will there be a little flickering burst? We've got a flame. Horns in chat for the flame. Bro, Black Rain is in his 80s stamina. How is Legally still alive? Poor Pack Protocol. I've been running a Legally Challenge pretty hard the last couple days, trying to get him to 100, or right to 99 so we could do the 100th win on stream. And poor Black Rain and Perfect Cadence keep popping into races, and I keep beating Pack Protocol.
Those are good horses.
Pack, for the record, man, I am at I think I'm at like 89% here, so this is not 100%, but what the hell, man? We're on chat, and again, for me, this is a Crimson Chin race. Sorry for Keith. So this isn't a Boots race. I'm kind of just a pedestrian in here. So we're gonna run this here, and we've got about a minute and a half. So let's get horns in chat. A little shout out to our buddy Sean Versall and Tom Teasy. I know they've been away for a couple days, but they will be back. If you guys have not caught their stream, you absolutely should. It is fantastic. They do Zed bets. I know MJ took a day. I think it was day off week for all the streamers this week. I don't know what it was. I know the Naruto guys were going strong last night, and I think they're on right now. They're probably drinking on their chat. If DT pulls the win, it'll be number 50. Darsai, let's run her after this race. She's class 3, I think. We should run a class 3 race.
So I have a class 3 monster if we want to run one there too. One of my newest purchases. So I have a stable with a horse called Valley. It's a Z2 Genesis, and then we've added to that stable recently. We bought a horse, Brighton Early, which some may know. It's a long distance monster that's in C3. It can run probably anywhere. So that's when I've been trying to more manage the class at that. But we can, if we want to do a C3 long distance, I'm in for that.
Dude, I love it. I have a C3 that can, well, he's actually a C4, and I was watching the Naruto guys stream the other night, and they were trying to fill a 1600, and I go, all right, whatever, I'll be a dick and I'll throw a horse in here. And I threw the horse in and he won. Everyone watch your ears, clicking on sound. We gotta ping someone about lowering the sound. C4 is impossible. Looks like they
I know.
are not gonna go. Oh, there we go.
Is everything glitchy? Oh yeah, they jump ahead. Here we go.
And they're off and running in the 1200 meter Class 1 Philadelphia Spirit Dash. As we take a look around the track, Total Annihilation with Legally Challenged and Darth Talon have jumped out. The Artful with Look a Squirrel and Parting Shot are in there. The Crimson Chin swapping spots at 7 and 8 with Style Line with Maggie Simpson, Yearning to Belong, Saddam Hussein and White Mane bringing up the rear, and an early burst by Legally Challenged. This is going to be the death of him. With Style Line on the outside, there is zero chance Legally Challenged can hold on for 300 meters, being stalked by Total Annihilation. And on the other side, it's Parting Shot with Maggie Simpson. Crimson Chin, no bear in sight with 100 meters to go. Here comes the Crimson Chin on the outside. 30 meters, noses are down. It's going to be Parting Shot. Parting Shot takes the Philadelphia Spirit Dash.
Needed another 10 yards, I think.
Maggie Simpson in second, Total Annihilation in third, and your donkey glue of the race, Legally Challenged.
Oh, nice. Fitzpatrick is in the chat with the winning horse.
Whoa! All right,
Love it.
sir. Or ma'am, I shouldn't say it. Finished second in Class 1. Wow. All right. Well,
So we had the top 2. Wow.
that is in the top 2. So here's how we do this. Fitzpatrick Fabs. Let's pop that off for a second here. This is what we do. You take yourself on over to stableswag.shop, and when you get there, shoot on down. Dude, I love it. I love when people win stuff in chat. We actually have a whole marketing budget for all this stuff too, so it's not coming out of my pocket, which is good.
Even better. Keep winning, chat. Keep winning.
Yeah, exactly, chat. Hey guys, you know, this is coming out of the retro budget. So take yourself over. Actually, I'll get that perfect link right in there. Boop. Come on. Hop on over to Stable Swag. Take a peek. We've got sweet Crimson Racing shirts. Keith, if you want to pop that one up. Thank you, sir.
Came out great, nice and soft. Everything's awesome.
Wait, quick little plug here. So when we first set up the site, one of the other guys on the team did it, and I would not say he is the most stylish guy. And he picked out these like awful Gildan shirts, and we ordered them. We're like, dude, what the fuck is this? So I was like, is there a tri-blend up there? He's like, oh yeah. I was like, all right, we've got to rebuild the entire store.
No, the quality's great. The hats are awesome. Everything came out. I got a winter hat. I got the water bottle. So yeah,
Nice.
And the shirts too. You know, everything comes in different colors. So you know, you don't just get what you see there. Click on them. You can get different colors, shirts or whatnot. Oh, and I got a sweatshirt too. I actually haven't worn it yet, but I did get a sweatshirt.
Oh, did you? Nice. Yeah, I got a retro sweatshirt too for the winter. Yeah. So, which one did you get, by the way? Which color?
I think I got black for that, either black or gray. It might have been the gray one,
Nice. Yeah, the
like the
sweatshirts are pretty
darker
comfy
gray.
too.
Yeah, yeah. It looked it. I threw it on. I think right when I opened it. I just haven't, it hasn't been cold enough yet. But I'll be wearing that a lot.
4 slots left in the Griffey. If you win a van goatee. Darside, do me a favor. DM me, or let me find that real quick. And then we will run that race. Do you have any Griffies that you can run in there?
I have no unraced horses right now, unfortunately. And if I get any, I would probably keep them that way for the upcoming Zombie Maiden tournament. I'm hoping to have one or two for that. So, unfortunately, I cannot participate in a Griffey.
Nice. Wait, did we agree on a name, chat? I can't remember this now. I'm going a little crazy. No, we were trying to name. I have a horse in here, and we were trying to name it. It's like a Z26 filly, and we're looking for retro female athletes. So we're gonna toss that one more time in chat, and if you guys can do that quick enough, I will toss her into that Griffey, which disappeared on me.
Oh, I think I got one.
You got it?
You want a name?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you remember the runner, the sprinter from back in the day, Jackie Joyner Kersey? You could name the horse Jockey Joyner Kersey. How about that?
One, I love it. Two,
Philly Gene King, that's a good one too.
Florence Griffin Joyner.
Love it.
But I think we could have both, right? Jockey Joyner Kersey?
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I love it.
I don't know why it just popped into my head. You said retro female athlete and jockey. There you go.
I gotta bet this isn't taken, so I'm just gonna look at Philly Gene King.
That's a good one.
There is a Philly Gene King in the ecosystem already. All right.
Hey, that race we just did on stream, that was technically the fifth race of the day for Crimson in the Pony Plug tournament. So that actually that was a race that mattered. Coming in sixth, not too great. Crimson's in 11th place, so not amazing.
Wait, say it again. Jockey
Joyner Kersey. I don't know exactly how to spell it. You should look it up.
Yeah, let's make sure we get this. Somebody got scolded the other day because he put like Griffin with an E instead of an I or something. Man, it's a tough crowd. Like the Dark Knight.
So Joyner is Joy and then Ner, and then Kersey is Kersee.
Let's see if it'll let me hyphenate that because we really want to be official. Joyner Kersee. I confirm the name is valid and uses no rude or violent stuff. And boom! Jockey Joyner Kersey. Let's get that girl in a race. That's awesome. We already have all your merch, so I don't know how we're going to get you more. By the way, we have ladies merch too. Did you get some from the missus?
So that was an oversight on my part when I set up with you guys on what to put in there. I missed babies and women, so completely bad on my part, but it's something that we should add down the road for sure. So I have not yet, but it's because I stupidly didn't put them in there.
That's all right. Shit. No. Come on. Why did it say request failed? No. All right, come on. Give me gate 12. I don't have gate preference doesn't mean anything. I'm good with it. Give me that gate. Come on. Give me gate 12. Give me gate 12 for the money. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I keep getting that error timeout. Zook was talking about this the other day. He says he types something in and it works.
Maybe if you're typing to search for a horse to click on, maybe it'll work that way.
All right, I tried typing her name. Let's see if that works. If that works, I'm gonna have to give some credit to our man Zook for the amazing plug. No, I got internal server error there.
I wonder if Zed's having issues.
Sometimes they do, once in a while, I guess, right? Let's see if that one is still all right. Oh, there's one spot left. That means it's probably filled. Shit. All right, there's a 3 gate. We'll try it one more time. See if I come on. Eventually, it's going to delineate which horses should be in which classes and races and make this a lot easier. But
in general chat, people are asking when it says internal server error, what does that mean? And Rod said it's already filled. So if you see internal server error in a free race, it's already filled.
Okay. Well, that's probably, this one's already probably filled in. And I think Darth, I thought you said he had a horse in there? Darth Talon, did you, I thought you had a horse in there, buddy. Does anyone in chat actually have a horse in that Griffey race? Female go, oh, Man in Room. Yeah, I remember her. She got drafted by the Tampa Bay Lightning, I think it was. Wasn't her nickname the Cat? You guys remember Men in Room?
I got nothing there.
No? I'm either really old or I am that much of a dork that I have that kind of unnecessary knowledge base.
Pack said, yeah, Lightning.
What was that?
Pack said, yep, Lightning.
Nice. Pack's a huge. Zermis has someone in that Griffey in the gate 10. All right, we'll call that Griffey for you guys. In the meantime, Keith, let me know a Class 3 race that you got. And then Zermis, when that one is about to go off, let me know, and then I'll bring that up so we can call it for you. And then let's find a Class 3 race to run.
Okay, there's not much to pick from now unless people are okay doing. There's a $25 2,200 meter. It's only 2 out of 12. I don't know if we could fill all 10 of those, and if that's too expensive, but otherwise we can wait for something to pop up, hopefully.
I've got a 1,600. How about Class 4? Does anybody have any Class 4? Do you have a Class 4 racer or still no?
I could find one. I have a bigger stable. I can find you something.
No,
it won't be it might not be a good horse, but
they're all like 10 and 15.
What about the $2,005 Class 4 2,000 meter? It might fill very quickly.
I'm happy to throw a pony in there.
All right, let's do it. I'm entering one.
Right.
I'm gate 11.
Gate 11? All right, I'm going to go right next to you in gate 10, and you can watch my horse get his ass kicked. This is like the most Noble Inn has been the most bizarre runner. Like I said, I ran him a couple times in Class 4. He didn't do well. I ran him in that race. He won Class 3.
10's full, so pick a different one. Pat got into 10.
All right, I'm going to go
Stole your gate.
2. Gate 2. Those 2 races at the bottom are the only ones populating.
2 is now full.
Wow, that feels good. Chad, you guys are crushing it over here. I love it.
1 and 3 look open.
Son of a cookie. All right, I'm going to go for 1. You know, it's so hilarious before you get mad when the race wouldn't fill, and then now it fills and you get mad. There's no happy medium.
The cheap races in lower classes fill like instantly. Yeah, you're good in number 1, but yeah, it's Class 1 that takes forever, and then the expensive races take forever. But all right, so we'll get that $5 one going off soon.
All right, and then that Griffey, right? Let's check on that. Let's check the next runs. That was a Griffey. Do you remember the distance on there? Well, there probably won't be too many Griffies listed, so it should pop up pretty quickly. Who is that in chat? Zermas, can you let me know what that race was? Or when that's going to go off? That'll probably just like plug in here somewhere. Oh, there's a 50.
They said the Griffey finished already? Wow.
You said it finished already? Oh, wow. Okay. Man, that filled.
Usually those they were usually going out 10 minutes on those, but I haven't done a Griffey in a week or so.
Here's a $50 1400 with a Z17, a Z14, a 10, a Z. Wow, why didn't I get in this race?
I was going to say, I wish I got in that one.
Jesus.
1400's a gap for me. I don't really have anything at 1400.
Ducks.
Or anything good.
Yeah, LC was actually running a couple good races there for a little while, and then has kind of pulled back. There's everyone's favorite female soccer player, Brendy Chastain. Um, he ran a couple in there, but same as like him and Crimson Chin are like the male female version of each other. 1,000 and 1,200 just all day long, and more towards 1,000.
Yep.
I feel bad because all my TikToks have me beating the Crimson Chin in there.
It's brutal. Brutal. I know when they're coming now, too. I see you in the race, and I'm like, oh, shit, here it goes. I don't even have TikTok. I just see them on Twitter. Love it.
Dude, that's as an old guy, I'd say it's kind of hilarious, sort of learning some of these new platforms. I don't know that if you asked me 2 years ago if I ever would have been sitting in front of a microphone doing Twitch, my answer would be
Yeah, right.
Absolutely no way. But people like it, man. They say it's fun. They enjoy it. So trying to have some fun with it.
Totally.
Uh-oh. Everyone left the chat. Did my stream die? You're still there, right?
I still see. Yeah, I still see people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this thing's wonky. It's all good. All right. So our race is scheduling. Is anyone else? Who else is in that 2,000 meter in Class 3? Let us know in chat. If you are in there, the same rules will apply. If you beat Keith's horse on stream and get first or second place, we will hook you guys up with some Crimson Chin merch. Darcy, I appreciate you, bud. Thanks. Fitzpatrick Fast. Just so you know, on there, do me a favor. DM Retro Racing so I can get your info, and then we'll figure out what you want to get from the site, what you dig, and then we will get that sent out. And as I tell everyone right now, the global supply chain is about as screwed up as possible. So things usually that might take a week or so are taking about 2 to 3 weeks. So apologies in advance. But you will get it, I promise, just like Tommy and Sean got their stuff from North Carolina that somehow took 3 weeks to get to Vegas. So, took the slow
Seems
bus
reasonable.
ride. What was that?
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, right? It's only 3 weeks. Let's see. I tweeted about it already. I'll DM you. Awesome. I was thinking about this. I gotta get myself a Tommy to my Sean verse all, because I need somebody that's monitoring social media and helping me. Still waiting for my shirt to arrive in Australia. Worker, dude, that's gonna take till Christmas, buddy. But I promise you, it is on a freaking boat. It is coming, land, sea, air. Dude, we get our shirts there. I don't remember who it was. Somebody from Great Britain ordered something really early on when we set up the merch site. And like a month and a half later, they sent me a message and posted it on Twitter. I completely forgot about this, but check out what just arrived from Retro. So, it'll get there. It'll get there. We promise, dude. We promise. And when it does, it will be worth the wait.
Satisfaction guarantee.
Yeah. We like I said, when we set up the merch site early, it wasn't set up incorrectly. My buddy he's not really like a merch guy. That's not his thing. And like he even got these Champion hoodies, which they felt like plasterboard when you put them on. So somebody had ordered one. We're like, yeah, just you keep that. If you get a dog, you can throw it on the dog, and then we're gonna send you out a new one. So don't worry about it. 2,000 in Class 4. Let's bring that up. Cool. Is that one still scheduling? Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah,
So
I don't see it in my next run.
When it's scheduling, that is literally the information going onto the blockchain. So, I know one of the things that some of us donkeys in chat, some of us love to do is complain about Zed when we can. I try to keep my complaints offline as much as possible, so the missus hears about it from me. But I would say like they kind of crush it for what they're doing, and anyone who thinks that any of these other companies that are out there are even remotely close to where Zed is, try to talk with some of your friends that are developers or are really in the tech industry and are pretty savvy about blockchain technology. Zed is kind of light years ahead of what everyone else has done. So just kind of my plug for the guys and girls of the VHS team.
Totally agree. We've all had our frustrations. We all have things we want improved before other things, but I think we got to take a step back. And you mentioned already, being happy tournaments are coming. I couldn't agree more too. I know, this tournament's going to exclude a lot of horses, and I totally get that. But I think it shows the power here, where a lot of these horses in the ecosystem have become really expensive, and at some point you have to have something that validates that. And giving away $40K to one winning horse for a tournament shows that, hey, there's something there for horses down the road where there's extra money in a prize pool that you're not paying for. And that's what's going to validate this whole ecosystem. And it's all going to trickle down. The more these expensive horses run, it brings in rake for the company to, redistribute in free races and elsewhere. So, I know people are probably frustrated that the tournament is going to favor, these monster horses that, I have a couple, others do as well. Many have way more than I do, but I think we got to take the long view here. They're going to do donkey tournaments, I would imagine. They're going to do other ways of figuring out making cuts and knockdown classing and all of these other things. So I think we should be excited for the idea, not necessarily just this one form of it.
I agree with you 100%. And the ecosystem, has anyone take a good look at D-Race? I'll just say this, Try Guy. I've looked at D-Race, and they're a couple years away, in my opinion. Keith, I don't know if you want to chime in, if you've kind of dug into what they have, but
I haven't done enough, but I agree with you. I think people they see the sexy new one coming out and forget just how long it takes to actually get a working product that, can handle tens of thousands of people. Yeah. And I see, PAC, everyone talks about gambling. I think that one is a longer shot because of regulatory issues. I don't think Zed wants to be butting heads against regulatory bodies in the U.S. I know other countries might be a little more lenient there. So I actually think that won't be a Zed initiative. I think, if anything, they leave that to the DraftKings and the, Vegases and other areas to, if they want to allow their own gambling as a third party. I think that might work. But the DFS thing, that I think, to me, like new game modes is kind of how I'm thinking about it. That to me is like a huge near-term potential driver for everyone. Is like, why can't we have 50-50 races where the top half make double their buy-in and the bottom half lose, minus whatever rate Zed takes. So I think stuff like that. Why couldn't you have a race of 1,000 horses, right? Like, why can't you have a DFS race? It's all virtual. Like, they can figure the algorithm out. Maybe you can't show it visually quite the same way, but they can figure out a lot of these things. You could have a triple up where the top 4 make triple the money and the other 8 lose. So I think that brings out a whole new way of racing different horses, and it kind of spreads out. The great horses might go one place, mediocre horses might race somewhere else. So I'm excited about that.
No, I completely agree with you. There's going to be that evolution. Somebody's going to figure out how to do, 10-person tournaments where everyone throws in $50 and it doesn't matter the race hour that you race in on the platform. They can measure it against each other. There's going to be ones that are going to be specific to Z15s only.
Totally. Yep. That's only. The other way. Yep.
And if somebody has the power, if PAC's like, hey, I want to run a tournament with 10 other horses, there's going to be something out there, and it's going to come pretty soon where you're going to be able to do that. And he's going to say, all right, everyone throw $50. It goes onto a blockchain smart contract, and then boom, there you go.
So I think the kind of hidden feature that we're all not really talking enough about yet with this first tournament is, I believe Zed has confirmed that after the qualifying rounds, all the other races are going to be quote-unquote custom races. I wonder if that is them launching custom racing after the tournament. So I was told they said it. I'll actually look while we're talking. I was told it was in general yesterday or the day before. But think about it, like the races, like the tournament can't happen correctly if they don't have some sort of custom race, because you need to get the horses that are going against each other into the same race. But, you have a huge amount of chance. Is everyone supposed to be on Discord, entering a race at the same time when it could be someone in Australia versus me.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
they're going to set up a custom race and just put the horses in it that, you know, qualified for it. And that could be, in my opinion, hopefully kind of the launch of custom races thereafter. Maybe that's like the foray into that. So that could be pretty awesome as well.
And if that
yeah, automatic, I think, is kind of the way it'll go.
If that happens, it'll all be automatic. Yeah, that would be pretty darn amazing. You know, if party mode is pretty close. I haven't heard that. I will be candid. I do not spend any
I'm going to look right now.
Yeah, I don't go in the Zed Discord, not for any reason other than it just becomes a little overwhelming at times, and sometimes it becomes a little bit of a complaint fest. You know, and I try to stay away from those things and some of the craziness and some of the people that maybe have one horse and are in there and are completely bitter on the platform. It's, you know, I'd rather spend my time running Legally Challenged in a $2 race. Fitzpatrick Fast, sorry about that, bud. But don't worry because you still won merch tonight. So it's okay, man. Race is up. Looks like it's starting in a minute and a half here on screen.
I know we didn't go through flames, but my horse did get flames, so you're beating. You got to beat, you know, a decent horse in this one. I checked.
All right, so
not to spoil that.
Wow, Uplift. High Horse Stables has 2 horses. See, I love this. Look at all these horses that are coming out of the woodworks to get warmed up. How about no?
You get the reference. I like it.
You crazy Dutch bastard.
Maybe that'll be my next one. I've named a bunch of Austin Powers horses so far. Most of them suck. This one's pretty good. This is one of my better bred horses that I've bred internally.
Nice. What's with the ads? Pack Protocol, I do not have enough subscribers to make money, so in their infinite wisdom, Twitch says I will put ads in there on your stream. So that's my little plug for subscriptions, buddy. Everyone cover your ears. Sound going on. We gotta ping someone in the Discord about possibly lowering the sound. Make that a little bigger here. And again, the favorite in the race. How about 811 Crimson Racing. Got into this one with Angry Young Man. All right, good luck, baby. Horses are in the gate and ready to get running here. Brazilian Cup 2,000 meter class 4 and they're off and running as we take a gander around the track. Brother Barcelona with Uplift and Noble Land make their way towards the front of the pack with Anamora. Coda up there as well with Angry Young Man and Celestial bringing up the rear. How about no hanging out with Allison James and Uplift all the way in the back? As we cross the 1600, they get to sort themselves out. Full shift pokes the nose at 15, with Stevelin and Bugle 13, with Brother Barcelona and Nolan still up in the mix as well. How about no pacing well here in the 1300, all the way in the back, but they are still roughly 12 across as we cross the halfway point of the race. Full shift kicking out with Brother Barcelona and Stevelin on the other side at 1100, but still 10 across, and it is a one team today. Nobody looking to press pace as we cross 2/3 of the race. There goes Full Shift and Celestial. Full Shift kicks out to half a length, and now a full length with Celestial. And how about no on the other side? And Noble in, no
Nice. Nicely done. I think I got last by a mile.
Barcelona, brother Barcelona in third. Absolute surprise for Noble Inn to win that race, folks. And Donkey Glue of the race, and sorry to say it in chat, MVP, was the angry young man that just made you angry. I gotta say, one of my least favorite things is when I don't give away the merch on chat.
I wish it was because I won, but yeah, last place.
Dude, that I gotta tell you, man, I did not expect my horse to win. I was kind of just tossing him in there.
Nice. Good win.
Hey, dude, that horse, you know, that horse has a mind of its own. It's dangerous at both ends and crafty in the middle.
I gotta look it up. That's a good horse.
She was a what am I doing there? She was actually a drop horse on the $1 Million drop into one of our stables. Why do you play the music if it is loud? Just shut it off. I can shut it off, Pack. I'll tell you, like, I don't realize on stream how loud it is for you guys. But if it is that loud, just all you got to say that in chat, bud, and I will turn it down for you, my friend. Yeah, she was a free horse, so I'm not gonna be mad at all. You know, heat rate doesn't make any sense, but a 15.6 win percentage and kind of you-ish. Still trying to figure out what her favorite distance is. You know, and then
I was just looking. I was kind of thinking maybe 16. There's definitely some variability. Maybe 20. It could be 20. Yeah, I don't know.
I went through.
18's got a natural U. Yeah, there's a lot to figure out there. I think it's just one of those. It's a high variance horse, so you're just going to You're going to have decent odds at basically everywhere, and then U everywhere pretty hard. So,
yeah. I mean, look at this. Like, you know, I was trying to run her at 16, 5, 12, 2, 1. You know, that to me is your classic. But then where does the 5 come in there? But then 11. Where's it down there? 11,
I love that
12,
the horseshoe
9.
chart. Like if you pull up the horseshoe down on the left on Know Your Horses, yeah, this visualizes all the distances for you. So yeah, you definitely have a U. Well, definitely at 18. Look at all that. Nothing in the middle 4. But it looks like you probably basically every distance has some sort of U. 18 or 16 and 20 look like they're probably developing, but.
Oh no! You guys, Keith, did you hear my race call?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, so everyone in chat said they didn't hear the race call.
All
right, we'll work on that, guys. Hey, again, like I said, I am not a master Twitch streamer. I need if anyone knows the East Coast Tommy, let me know, and then that way I can have that person come help me run my stream for me.
You know what I've learned though? Like, so I'm listening on a headphone, and for those who aren't, sometimes I've seen other streams where like it's really hard to hear the people when it's coming out of a computer speaker.
Yeah.
So it could be an issue where I'm hearing you perfectly fine, but others who don't have headset on might not. Not sure if there's anything you can do about that, but I've experienced that.
I think truthfully, there's something. I don't think my mic is actually on right now. I think this might just be in front of me and it's going into the computer microphone tonight.
You sound good to me.
All right. Well, everyone else.
Oh, they're just saying the music was too loud. Yeah, it could have been. It wasn't for me, but again, it could have been for others.
Okay, I will toggle that off next time because you guys don't care about the music anyway, so we don't even need it. We're coming up on the witching hour here, and I know we've all got some other things to do tonight. So, what do you say we run the big dogs one more time?
Let's do it. There's a $10 $1,200 if you want to hit it in C1.
I think Legally Challenged might be dead right here, but that's okay. We'll run him.
Well, so keep him out. We can run Crimson. Up to you.
Oh, no, 92%. That's fine.
There you go. You're good to go.
Yeah, boom.
We want to hit that, the $1,200, $10?
Yeah, let's
All
hit
right.
that. All right, so that's where we're going, chat. We are. Oh, I can't wait till they fix it. So, like, I click class one, and then sometimes it toggles through all the races.
Yep.
Does that ever pop up for you?
Yeah, just refresh the page, but yeah, it's annoying.
I don't even see. Oh, the 1,000 meter. No, no.
The Budapest Masters.
Yeah.
I got gate 5.
Okay, I am refreshing. So, guys, last race of the night. GGM, love it, love it. We are gonna do a. Assuming this refreshes for me. Come on. All right, class one. The Crimson Chin and Galactic are in there. I'm going to go right next to you in gate 4 so we can go toe to toe.
Love it.
So if anyone wants to get in, this will be the last race of the night. Last chance to hook yourself up. Highest non-host guest. Let's throw that out there. Darside, Supercoat, appreciate you, brother. Davey Rockman. Highest non-guest host in chat will win a Van Gogh tee. If you guys haven't seen them, they are super duper cool. Black Rain is in there. That's Pack Protocol. The Scoop, Fitzpatrick Races. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Try Guy. Hey man, just throw someone in there. Don't even be afraid. Don't worry about us. We're not even any good. Let's see. I think I'm on 98 here, if I recall. So even if I win this one, we can't get to 100 tonight on stream. Class 1, submit. There are 5 out of 12. Let's see. Oh, nope. Did that go to Noble Inn? Or is that Nope. Come. Yeah, the other issue for me is I don't have a gaming computer, so I got to upgrade that too. By the way, I saw the other day somebody sold like a Z2 Genesis for like 1.25 ETH.
Yeah, bad fat finger if that's what it was. I'm hoping it was like part of a side deal where they needed to add some ETH and they were moving horses, and hopefully that's what it was. But yeah, someone probably tried 12.5 and put 1.25, which is a huge loss.
I mean, you know, there's some good people in the community, depending on who snagged that might, yeah, I'm at 90. That might, like, if I saw that and grabbed it, and it was someone in the community that I knew, and they're like, hey, I fat fingered that, I'd be like, all right, you know, I'll sell it back to you. I'm going to be reasonable about it because I could sell this to anyone else right now at 10, so, you know, give me something. But I'd probably just send it back and just say, hook me up with gas, and, you know. But if it was one of those stables that has like 35 Z1s and 25 Z2s, I wouldn't feel any sympathy.
I'm trying to see if people can help fill this race. I'm working the channels right now.
Yeah, let's I will toss that in Twitter also. Come on. Gotta yell at the Naruto guys. They like to fill races for me so I can beat their horses. Have you watched did you catch their drink stream with Sean Versal? That was epic.
No, I missed it.
They I think they all broke each other. I mean, they almost killed Sean and Tommy. It was almost just Versal. There was no longer Sean anymore. And then at one point, Tommy knocked out, and they said, "Hey, do you want to come on our stream and go like toe to toe with us?" And I'm like, "No, guys, I don't have that I don't have that in the old bag of tricks anymore." I can't do massive days of drinking. You know, I'm a 1 or 2 beer guy, and you know, I shut it down early so I can get to the golf course and warm up for my weekend rounds.
There we go. I was golfing all day today.
Oh yeah, nice. We'll definitely tee it up then.
Let's do it.
We got 8 of 12 in there, and if I could just get this to stay on the Class 1 races, I could. You're such a bugger. There we go. Let me throw that one in here on Twitter. 8 of 12 in there. Let's get a couple more. Somebody throw that in the Naruto guys chat too, if you guys are watching them side by side. And
I got Doofy to help us out. I don't know if it's really helped though. He threw 2 monsters in it.
oh Jesus,
So.
he threw. Oh God.
Ducky and Toto.
I don't know that was the help we were looking for.
Not much help. Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
That's all right. Hey, I just feel bad for the people in chat that are trying to win some merch here.
Welcome to Class 1.
Yeah.
You got to earn your merch.
That's right. I did Myrtle Beach 100. Yeah, definitely for sure, Darside. Definitely for sure, man. I did the back of the envelope map. I was looking at it the other day and thinking, all right, if I downclass LC just to get him even to, class 3, like 60 points, you're talking, if I'm lucky and it works out almost perfectly, you're talking like $1,000 maybe. It's just not, it's not going to happen. It's impossible to do.
And just the number, like how long would it take you if you can't, you want to do it at the cheapest races possible. So you need, 2400s and 2600s to pop up at 250. There are maybe a handful of those in a day that you could reasonably get. So you need to hit all of them. You need to lose all of them. You need to hopefully win a couple along the way to help pay for the cost. It's like, if you're at 100, 120 class points, you can do it. Once you're up in the hundreds, it's way too far gone.
Yeah, he subsidizes obviously a lot of our other racers in there too.
Right.
Yeah, it's impossible, but it'll be interesting to see when they come out. Rourke, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. When they come out with the new class systems, if and when that happens, and I anticipate either by the end of this year or beginning of next year that'll happen. What their structure is. Have you given thought to that, and what do you think they're going to do?
For new classes, I don't know what they're going to do. I have some ideas or opinions. I've actually heard both sides of the argument. Like, why don't you just expand the classes to, 10 or 20 of them and let C1, become what could have been, C15, and it kind of runs up from there. The other thing that I think is actually pretty interesting that I've heard, and it's not my idea, but I actually do kind of like it, is why not just get rid of classes altogether? Why not just have, like in poker, like in DFS, you go to what entry fee you want to play. So there needs to be more cheap races. There could be 5 cent, 50 cent, $1, $2, $3, $5, and then why aren't there 50, 100, 250, 500, 1,000, and let the big horses go where they want? Stamina hopefully keeps it in so where, the monster horses aren't eating at the, $2 level all day because you can only run, a dozen at most, let the big horses go to the big dollars, have different game modes, 50-50, the current structure. So I think that's another way. I don't think they'll go that route because I think it would be a PR disaster. But I think if people actually let it play out, it would work. We've seen it in DFS. We've seen it in poker. You don't log into PokerStars and say, I'm a beginner, I go to this group. I'm, an expert, I go to this group. No, you just go to the level of table you want to play. So I think that could work. I don't think that will happen, though.
Yeah, it's an interesting philosophy. It makes me think of what was there was a DFS book that came out a while back. It was like let me find this. It basically was like Dancing with Sharks or something. Does that ring a bell?
I don't know.
No, give me DFS. I should find it pretty quickly. So basically, the gist of it, this guy was a like a hockey. He was like a hockey fan. Let's see. Gosh darn it. Oh, no. I'm gonna end up finding this or thinking about it after stream because that's. That's how it always goes. You figure it out after. Is that it? No. It's always after. But I'll find it and I'll put it on chat. But essentially, this guy he was like a kind of a fantasy player, and he did fantasy sports with his buddies. And then DFS came around. He figured out he was getting his ass kicked early on. Dueling with Kings. Boom. Fitzpatrick Fast with knowledge in chat. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. So basically, the guy figured out that everyone in DFS, when he started to get in, was just like sharks that were in there, and they were eating all the guppies and all the minnows. They were like crushing everyone because they were using all these bots, and they were stacking all their lineups in the different games to gamify it and win the most money possible. So he kind of learned how to do that and figured out his best chance to win was going into like DFS hockey, and it actually like follows him as he searched around like the country and the globe to actually meet the people who were the sharks, and he found one that would teach him and help him out and kind of learn DFS that way, and follows his little trajectory, which I won't spoil in case anyone actually wants to read it. But it was a pretty badass book.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was pretty interesting to see. I've never actually been a DFS guy myself. Have never, other than just fantasy football, I actually never did anything on DraftKings or FanDuel, and just, I don't know. I always figured that if I tried it, I would get my ass kicked.
Hey, you read the book. You would know what to do.
I'm not that, as you can see by how I messed up the stream early, I'm not a tech guy. I'm a finance and numbers guy by trade, so that's kind of my background.
Mine too.
I like leave the tech up to the rest of the guys on the team. There's another guy who's a tech guy. There's an attorney on team, and then another consultant guy and a real estate guy. So we kind of work well together. All right, so everyone in chat, you guys know the rules. Oh shit, I spoiled it already. Damn it. All right, well that's okay.
Nice flame in this field. It's a good field.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? Hey, flames in chat for the two big horses that we're playing with all night tonight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Good. It's a good field to get flames in.
Yeah, love to see it. Love to see it. So here's how it's going to go. As usual, again, it's Crimson Chin night. So if you beat the Crimson Chin and you come in first or second place, you will win some Crimson Chin merch from stableswag.shop. If Legally Challenged wins, I will give away some retro racing merch to whomever the next highest place horse is in chat that is not the Crimson Chin.
Nice.
Because Keith already has merch.
I do. Love it.
There's no... Oh, look at this. I mean, I don't think we're really surprised that Ducky got the other... Oh, you and Ducky got the same amount of wins there.
Oh, wow. What a fraud that horse is. Come on. Ducky, you should have more than that. Doofy, I hope you're watching.
I don't know if Doofy loves my streams enough. He doesn't. I don't see him too often in a lot of the streams, but
yeah, no.
Hopefully he's popping in here. So, all right, folks, we've got 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna make sure the music is completely off this time, and then we will do one last race call, and then we will just trim it for the night, and then go take care of all the stuff that we got to do back in the real world that isn't digital horse racing. Keith, anything else that you want to talk about retro? Anything else that you want to talk about Zed Run? Thoughts for the future? Bullish, bearish, want to sell Crimson Chin?
Hey, I'm always open for offers. Not looking to sell any of the big guns right now, but no, definitely bullish. There's going to be growing pains. There's going to be bumps. I feel much better today than I did maybe a few weeks ago. You know, site wasn't working, lots going on, but things are working relatively smoothly. Tournaments coming. Communication has been a lot better, and I've told those guys like that's been a huge positive. I think in the last couple weeks maybe. But no, bullish. I think they got a really solid game here. It's still very early, so obviously it can go in any direction, but. We've been buying more than we've been selling, so kind of putting our money where our mouth is there.
Do you guys So you guys have been acquiring more horses. Do you have a horse buying strategy?
So we don't do a ton of it. Like I mentioned, we have a secondary stable that we partner with someone else, and it started with buying a Z2 Genesis, really good racer, Valley, and we've expanded that stable over the last week or so. So we bought Brighton Early. That was a pretty decent sized deal. We bought a couple smaller ones, cheaper ones that we've been racing more for fun. So I'm trying to breed more and kind of expand the stable that way as well. But we're always kind of keeping our eyes out for any deals that might be out there for good racers, because at the end of the day we're racing kind of first and foremost.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely about racing. There's no question.
Yeah.
And I know. Let's see. We get frozen here. Come on. We frozen. Come on, buddy. Oh man. I'm gonna have to win that tournament with Legally Challenged so I can buy one of those like amped up MacBooks so I can do this properly.
Yeah, it does seem to be you. I was able to pull the race up, so it is loading.
Oh yeah, it's definitely me. All right, so no sound. Can everyone hear me clearly?